Hey everybody. So I'm at home, obviously, and if you guys have watched the last 3 videos up to 19, then you guys will know that between the beginning of this video and the end of the last video I left off in Denver. Well, I started having trouble with the camera that faces forward outside of the truck, and the problem was that it wasn't charging properly. And apparently, it didn't take the video over Raton Pass. I moved all of the videos from that camera to this phone so I could edit all of my videos while I was at home, and that video didn't survive. It was about a 2-minute video of Raton Pass, so I'm a little irritated by that. And that means that I don't have a video. I don't have video going from Denver back to Dallas, basically. So, to give an idea of really what happened, or to kind of, like, update you guys on what was going on during that time, I left Denver, went to Amarillo, went up over Raton Pass, through New Mexico, and went to Amarillo. I spent the night in Amarillo at the Petro in Amarillo. Got an Uber ride over to the Big Texan for a steak dinner that night. Had a nice steak dinner, everything. Got up the next day, drove the load back into Dallas. And then went home, and that was Sunday night. So Sunday night I went home. Monday I got up, I went and I got the truck and everything, and I drove the load over to the plant where we're supposed to be dropped off. And I ended up being there for about 6 hours trying to get unloaded. So after I got unloaded, I took the truck, the trailer back, dropped it off, and then I took the truck to the shop. So I actually ended up having a check engine light on that needed to be checked. Turned out to be an oxygen sensor. They replaced that. I picked the truck back up today, but today is Friday, so that was Monday. So I turned the truck in. Today's Friday. In the meantime, I operated a streetcar on. I did my laundry, and I operated a streetcar on, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday, and that was a lot of fun. And then yesterday, I went to the Rubber Museum for a little while, and then I had my doctor's appointment, and I did my medical certification because I have a CPAP machine, and you have to do it once every year. So I passed that, doing good. Then I went. See, what did I do? Then I went bowling last night. Went to dinner bowling with a friend last night, and then I got up today and I went. So I was offered a Freightliner Cascadia to drive a Freightliner Cascadia. So my boss has 4 trucks altogether. 2 of them are the Kenworths, like the one that I drive, and then he has 2 Freightliner Cascadias. So the Cascadia that he offered me, I went to go look at it, and I could drive either one. Well, I've driven the Cascadias. I know they're very roomy on the inside, lots of storage space and everything. And I went to go look at it, but after driving the Kenworth for about 3 months or so, I just felt like being in that Freightliner, it wasn't a Kenworth, you know? And the other thing was I felt like the build quality was lower. And I was excited. I knew when I went over there to look at it, I knew that if I ended up driving that Freightliner, I was going to want to stay in the Freightliner. It had a 13-speed, has a Detroit diesel. It does have more storage space, but it didn't have a refrigerator. It had an APU unit, which was nice. No refrigerator. It does have an inverter. But there were little things that kind of bothered me. So there was like a knob that was missing in the back somewhere. Most people wouldn't be bothered by that, but it does bother me. I didn't like the radio, how it worked. It didn't build air pressure as fast as I wanted it to, as fast as my Kenworth does. And honestly, I do a good job of trying to keep my Kenworth up and running. You know, taking care of it, putting money into it, making sure that it gets the work that it needs done. So, I'm really proud of the way it looks and the way it runs and everything. And I try to keep it up and running. So, I ended up passing on the Freightliner, and my Kenworth was ready today, so we went down, picked it up, put it in the yard, and it's waiting for me for in the morning. So, in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of what I did. I don't have too much video from this weekend. Definitely didn't get any video from bowling yesterday. I should have, but I didn't. I did, however, get some video of me operating a streetcar, but no video from outside the streetcar. So next time that I'm home and I'm operating a streetcar, I'll try to get that video. And then I got a video of me doing laundry. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to, Pepper, me, and Trixie are going to hit the road again tomorrow. And we're going to go to Tallahassee and with a trailer and drop that trailer and pick up a trailer and bring that trailer back and be back by Monday. So that's pretty much it. Otherwise, no real, no real updates. Otherwise, everything's good here, and if I can think of something else, I'll tack it on to the end of the video. So thanks for watching. Part of what a trucker does when he gets home is laundry. We don't have a washing machine and dryer at my place, so I have to do it here. That's right there. It's like I wash my blankets, all of them, and my pillowcases when I get home, and then I wash all of my clothes that are in the truck with me when I get home. Actually, I need some more clothes, so. But that's what I'm doing today while I'm home. And then later I'm going to run a streetcar. And I'll try to get video of that this time. I'm going to do my best, at least. Just gotta wait. Clydemore Park, stop for Clydemore Park. So, anyway, I did have one more thing to update you guys about, and it is that I think I have found my RV. I've got a friend that I haven't talked to in a couple of years, and not a couple of years. I think I talked to her last year sometime. So, anyway, she bought an RV for her and her husband, and they used it a couple times before he passed away, and she hasn't driven it since, and it's about 2 years since then. Hasn't really been driven. She gave it to, I think, her son. Her son was going to use it. It's in his backyard, so she wants to sell it to me. Knows the reason why I'm buying the RV and everything. Wants to help me out. So, 35 feet. It's a Class A. So it'll have enough room for me to do the little modifications I want to do, which is like I want to put a wood burning stove in, and I want to put, or maybe a fireplace, but a wood burning stove / fireplace, and then I'd like to put a washer and dryer in there, and maybe like a desk area for me to like work at when I'm at home, and just make it as self-contained as I can get it. So I'm looking forward to showing that to you guys. I'm not going to be able to see it right now. Maybe next time when I get home I'll be able to see it. It's been raining too much, and she and I both, she said she couldn't get back there to look at it, but she wants to look at it first before I get a chance to look at it. So I'll call her next time I'm in town, and we'll talk about it then. Anyway, hope to show you guys that next time. In the meantime, I'm going to regret giving up this beautiful apartment with all of my nice decorating. That's my tea right there. I made some sweet tea earlier. All my that's my room right there. You see the box fan I put in the window sometimes. There's the dog there. And then this is my stereo here. And then that's my bar there, my trolley tea light that somebody made for me at some point. So, but anyway, that's pretty much it. And we're gonna hit the road tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Keep the shiny side up. See you down the road.